So we're going to play this one. Stephen Biesty's incredible cross-section, Stowaway. An amazing journey of discovery through an 18th century warship. Oh, it's apparently compatible with Windows XP as well. Alright, let's boot them up. Get that. Get that. Beautiful. So, I actually loved these sort of books as a kid. When you'd see, like, the sweet-ass cutaway of, like, different stuff. Like, and not just, like, warships, like, technological sort of things. Like, what was the one we played? The Way Things Work or something? Okay, so what are our options? We have booze, seagulls, British warships, peg legs, bowl of poop. The guy looking over it. There is a box, here's a bucket of severed limbs. Okay. This guy's got a toothache, or he's waiting for his mustache hair to grow in. Oh, contents, wanted, stowaway. Explore the ship, meet the crew. Okay, can we answer the stowaway ad? Is any of this getting read out to us? To all members of the crew of His Majesty's ship by order of the captain, a generous reward of a double grog ration will be given to any member of the crew who reports the whereabouts of a stowaway. God save the king. I found him, he's just here. Oh, sightings? Okay. Oh, is he like our Where's Wally thing? Oh, so we have to find him like 10 times? Okay. This... Whoa, okay, back help. Oh, it's got that like, thingo Internet Explorer kind of vibe to it. Alright, well, let's meet the crew. Let's see what the crew are up to. And I should know all these, because I did play through the, Return of the Obra Dinn a couple of years back. Alright, so we've got the captain. Journal of Henry Turner, Captain. Okay. Oh, we just flick through on the pages? Oh, okay, righto. Fair enough. My name is Henry Turner, the ship's captain. The overall command of the ship is in my hands. That means I'm responsible for everything from sailing of the ship and the discipline of her men to command during battle. I'm an experienced seaman. I have done my spell of 6 years as a rating, including 2 years as a midshipman, before working through the officer ranks to become captain.
My name is Henry Turner.
Oh, I could have just... Alright, I could have just clicked that and gotten information. Alright. We click on some pantaloons. No. Alright, yeah, let's get this guy to read out for us.
And most senior officer on board, apart from the Admiral. So I get decent quarters and more than my share of privacy. Unlike the crew, I have a comfortable hanging cot bed, and my own furniture and pictures on the walls. Of course, my comfort is disturbed during battle. All the furniture has to be stowed in the hold. In an emergency, captains sometimes have their furniture thrown overboard.
Oh, that doesn't sound like fun. Okay. Oh, it's a bit lonely.
Occasionally, I invite some of the officers to join me at dinner. But usually, I dine alone in my quarters. It's the same when I'm out on deck. A man will not normally approach me unless he has a question about the day's duty, or if he is bringing a message from his own superior officer. A captain has to keep himself aloof. Too much familiarity with the men, and you could lose their respect. Yeah,
I've seen enough of Horatio Hornblower to know that's the case. Ooh, a bit dangerous is the job.
As captain, I have to be aware of any signs of discontent amongst the men. One sign of trouble is when men roll shot along the deck, trying to trip up other members of the crew.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Like Skittles.
Fuck you, Captain.
They're not really trying to cause injury by doing this. Usually it's just a way of protesting.
Well, aren't you just going to get more punishments if that happens?
I'm in far more danger of injury on the quarterdeck during battle.
They usually, like, hand out floggings for that? Okay. Oh, yeah?
As well as steering the ship, with the aid of my compass and the bearings taken by my lieutenants, the Admiralty expects
oh, yeah, they got the British pronunciation of lieutenant.
Everything of note that happens on board. This includes recording the course we have taken, any ports we have visited.
I still don't get that though, because that
notable events,
like it's spelled. I spelled that. I pronounce that as lieutenant. I still don't know why they say it as lieutenant for British members of Yeah, sure.
When my orders are shouted down the hatches, I expect them to be obeyed absolutely to the letter. The least sign of disobedience, and I have to have the man punished. Now, between you and me, I'm no sadist.
Someone getting flogged in the background.
But I think that you have to beat a man occasionally to encourage the others to conform. You can't afford to have a sloppy ship or a disobedient crew.
This is also true. Alright. Yeah, he's got, he's going on for a bit, isn't he? Oh, yeah, we can look at the, yeah, here we go. Okay. The captain had the luxury of space and privacy. He had a separate bed place screened off from his dining room by bulkheads. He was allowed 4 servants for every 100 members of the crew. Okay. Oh, and there's a little... Oh, they're folding up his sheets for him. Okay. He's doing some... Oh, that's his shitter. Oh, that's gross. Yeah, I can... That's fair enough. That's... Why are there several drawers on the shitter, though? Is this where you store your toilet paper? Is this guy bringing more shit tickets? You just... just wipe your ass with a nice rough canvas sail. Yeah, certainly stinky. Okay. So do we get to see... Oh, we get to... Like, that's the big thing you'd see in the book, and you get close-ups. Okay. His guns in his dining room were reminded that this was a fighting ship. Before a battle, the paneling was removed and his rooms became an extension of the gun deck. Okay. Yeah, righto. Oh, fucking hell. Murdered the shit out of that rat. Okay, so it's just like one animation per screen. Jesus Christ, though. Poor old rat. And I guess that's all we get for that section. Okay. And we can just go... Ah, okay, so it's showing us the different sections. It's pulling the cutout down here. No, that's cool. That's kind of cool, actually. Alright, oh, yeah, let's have a look at some floggings. Flogging was the most common form of punishment. It was always carried out in front of the whole crew. Boatswain's mates took turns to whip the man. Oh. Yep. Yeah, you gotta have 2 guys on there. You don't want one of them to just get tired. Fucking hell. It's a bit bloody rough. Yep. Oh, wow, they actually animated the blood. Can we go to the poop deck, though? No, we just watch him get beaten again. Oh, it's like, Prometheus. He just heals up to get beaten again. We're gonna leave him there to have, like, a bird peck out his liver. Yep. Okay, well, that's enough of that. Yeah, let's... Oh, and we actually... Hang on, could we get... I just saw the kid up here.
The dreaded cat-o'-nine-tails was
we
made
get
by
some extra
unravelling
info.
part of a length of rope into 9 strands, leaving the other end to form a handle. The handle part of the rope was bound to stop it unravelling further. The cat was kept in a baize bag until the time for punishment came, at which point the cat was let out of the bag. Skilled seamen had to make their own cat-o'-nine-tails, but lubbers and landsmen had theirs made for them by one of the boatswain's mates.
Okay. Yeah, just a bit of rope. That would soak up a fuck ton of blood, though. You'd have to give that a wash afterwards. Right. So we're meant to be looking out for the, what's his face? The boy. Can't see the boy in any of this. Oh, yeah, you had to learn how to navigate when you're a, midshipman. That's right. Noon reading with the sextant every day. Okay. Yeah, let's see what steering the ship entails. Quartermaster was in charge of steering the ship. The wheel turned a wooden drum. The ropes wrapped around the drum. Moved the tiller as he turned the wheel. Oh yeah, you got your compasses there, so you know your heading and direction. That's about right.
Using the great wooden wheel to steer the ship could be a tiring battle against the wind. Up to 8 men were needed to shift the wheel in heavy weather, though normally 2 could manage it. Even then, the wheel did not give you full control over the ship. The quartermaster had to rely on the ship's headsails to bring her around, and you couldn't afford to lose the struggle with the wind. A wrong course could mean sending the ship into dangerous waters.
Mm-hmm. True. Okay. So we're just going further down the foredeck. Oh yeah, mainmast. Oh, there was a battle? Okay. Oh wow, that's actually like really detailed, isn't it? That's cool. Got done with the poopy. Alright. Shot racks. After battle, the ship had to be made ready to fight again as soon as possible. The crew refilled the shot racks with a fresh supply of cannonballs. Ah, that's a shot rack there. Okay. Yep. Balls back in. I guess this would be an 18th century ship. Just give him some fresh poopy, sure. Okay. Divine. Oh! They used to, yeah, they'd have a chaplain on board, wouldn't they? Easiest fucking job in the fucking world, isn't it? Yeah, this cat's done a shit job. It didn't get the rat in the captain's quarters before. Okay. Yeah, keep going down the floor thingo, quarterdeck. Oh yeah. Yeah, gonna do some fighting. So this would probably be, well, they got the red coats, so it'd be maybe after the Napoleonic Wars or during. I don't know. Yeah, not a fun time. Yeah, that's right. You had Marines that were just specifically soldiers that fought. They didn't really do much of the actual ship work, did they? Yeah. Yeah, it must have been like I actually preferred Sharp over Hornblower, the TV series. But yeah, Hornblower had its moments. I had this like run on like 17th, 18th century ship stuff after watching Master and Commander with Russell Crowe. It's a really good movie. What the fuck? He's looking at chickens and he just beat a guy. Oh, is that the Stowaway? Yeah, ship's poultry. Okay, we spotted the Stowaway. Does that count as a sighting though? I guess maybe, maybe not. Hang on, we'll go back to the Stowaway bit. Oh no, we found one. Okay, we found him once. Yeah, righto. Alright, so we gotta keep an eye out for the Stowaway. Yeah, alright, we can manage that. Oh, we can look at like the whole thing. Yeah, mizzen, aft, stern. Oh, it's split up in sections. Okay. Yeah, bow, and yeah, yep. Okay. No, that's cool. 18th century wooden warship or man of war was an incredibly complex piece of machinery that took years to build. It was built in dry docks with seasoned wood, then floated to launch. Yeah, man of wars were pretty big, weren't they? Yeah, that's cool. Alright. So if we get to... Oh yeah, you can check out the sails and stuff like that. Get a dude to read it out.
Needed adjusting, and quickly. Too little sail and the ship wouldn't move fast enough. Too much and a mast could snap. So on the order away aloft, dozens of men scurried up the ratlines. It was a long, hard climb right up to the top gallant, and most men preferred to work on one of the lower yards. But wherever they worked, they always ran up as fast as they could go. They knew they risked a beating by the boatswain's mate if they were too slow.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yep. Okay. And
howling wind and driving rain.
That's cool. There's like audio for each section, I suppose.
With the masts and yards alive with men, the yards.
Is this a Stowaway as well?
Eels, and the damp canvas billowing up and flopping about all around. You had to keep your nerve and your feet. You didn't have time to worry or feel tired once you were up.
Yeah, that would have been the hardest thing. Like, you would have some tough-ass feet going around barefoot all the time. Whoa! Well, that escalated quickly. Do we have to find the Stowaway anymore? If that was the Stowaway, he's as good as dead now. Oh no, he's come back. Okay. So was that the main top gallant? And we click on anything else? No, just the main top gallant. Okay. Let's go down. Oh yeah, we had the quarterdeck. We have, oh yeah, another quarterdeck. Oh yeah, more stuff about the sails. Oh, here's a lubber apparently. These young, inexperienced lubbers are risking certain death. Seamen always went aloft on the windward side of the ship so that the wind would press them onto the rigging. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Lubber.
Yeah, okay. Short for landlubber, I guess. Oh yeah, bury some dead guys. Dead men buried at sea, thrown overboard. One of the sailmaker's least pleasant jobs was sewing up dead men in sailcloth. He put a cannonball at the head and foot to make the corpse sink. The last stitch went through the man's nose to test whether he was really dead. That's, yeah, that's, yeah, don't eat that. It's going on the water, mate. It's all yucky and dead. Yeah, righto. Uh-huh. Alright, airing the sails. Oh yeah, we did that. We found, the Stowaway. Don't worry about that. Sails. Whoa! Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. What else we got? Just keep heading to the foredeck, I suppose. Or is that it? Oh no. Amidships. Oh, and we can go on up and down on the hold. Okay. We can't go... Oh no, we can go 4. Yeah, just the amount of detail they put in these pictures is great, though. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go right to the bow bears. Yeah, okay. Forecastle. Yep.
Huh?
That's cool. Oh, I was hoping to get some talk on the megaphone there. Anyway. Back from that. Oh, do some heave-hoing. Oh, that was... Yeah, that's some pretty half-assed heave-hoing, guys. Or is it meant to be playing something there? Okay. Might just leave that one. This was the forecastle. I don't think... Oh, okay, we can't go any further forward. Upper deck. Ah, here's the poop deck. There we go. The ship's heads. Oh, we'll get this kid to read it out. Oh, we've rebroken the kid. Is that what's happened? Okay. Gonna watch these guys poop, I guess. Hang on, what? Oh, we may have just broken this, so I might actually have to stop it and start it again, maybe. Or I'm just breaking the game more. Yeah, we'll just close it down and put it back up again. Because I think, yeah, that's happened a few times in Windows 3.1 stuff. Just the audio shit itself a few times. No, let's quit out. Let's try that again. Boot him up again. Right, Stowaway. Steve Biesty. Explore the ship, so we're at the bows. Yeah, we're at the poop deck. Alright. See if we read it out this time.
The ship's
yeah, we got it all together
now.
now.
Very basic. They were always crowded and there was no privacy. There were only 6 for about 600 men. Around 200 officers had the use of the 2 roundhouses. Very often there just wasn't space in the heads and a man didn't have time to wait. The only thing to do was to use a bucket and empty the contents over the side.
Right.
This was against the rules, but since most other kinds of rubbish were thrown overboard anyway, it was easy enough to do this without anyone noticing.
Yep.
Sometimes lubbers or landsmen would relieve themselves in a dark corner, and sentries would be posted to stop this foul habit.
Yeah, that's a bit gross. Anyway. There's the thumbnail for the video. Alright. The roundhouse. Oh, this is the one for the officers. Okay. Yep. Important officers had private lavatories. Yep. The figurehead's just looking on at all this, just going, yeah. It's kind of cool, actually. So that was upper deck. We go to the lower deck. Do we see where the poop goes? Are the chase ports. Okay. Foremost ports were called chase ports. Guns called bow chasers could be mounted here. In good weather, the shutters were open to ventilate the ship. Good idea. And splash. Crews who couldn't reach their heads used the bucket. They took care to empty it on the side facing away from the wind, or the contents would blow back in their faces. Yep. I've seen the lighthouse. That's usually what happens. Alright. Anchor cable. Buckler. Yeah, a lot of detail on that. Oh, is that the Stowaway? Do we find him again? Hang on. Yeah, there he is. Got him. I want this double rum ration, goddammit. Yeah, there we go. God save the king. I just love this guy. It's like, we found him twice. Yes. Do we go, can we, oh yeah, we can just go straight back. Cool. Let's see what rubbish entails. Most rubbish generated by the crew was simply thrown overboard. If a seaman couldn't reach their heads, he would use a bucket and throw the contents overboard. That certainly is some poop. The shark's just like, ugh. More on the anchor cable. He's going to throw out some poop as well. Hang on, was that the Stowaway again? Yeah, if he was anywhere, he'd be down the hold, wouldn't he? I don't know if that counts or not. Anyway, leave that there so we can go aft. And just, oh no, we can go down a little bit further past the hold. Here we go. That's awesome. Anyone caught using the hold as a lavatory was severely punished. Good thing that lantern shuttered, or else it'd ignite the lantern. Yeah, the flame would ignite the gas. Just pooping. Okay. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, they chucked it in with the cross section that is the deck. Sorry, the hull. Yeah, no, that's some detail right there. All right, so we can do like a zigzag through the middle of the ship, I guess. Oh yeah, we got some ballast. Replacing the ballast was the only sure way to make it healthy, but fumigation was used on many ships. Sailors sprinkled vinegar and brimstone, sulfur, over buckets of hot coals. Yeah, that's, yeah, that'd be a little gross.
It was foul down in the poorly ventilated hold. Everything from decomposing rats to the rotting contents of leaking flasks seemed to find its way into the ballast. No one wanted to go down there, and if you did, you kept a handkerchief clamped over your face. The fumes and dampness carried all sorts of smells and diseases. Fumigation
yeah, there's just a big thing of dead rats here.
Choking job.
Fun and games. Alright, so we can get up. The all-up deck. During the voyage, sailors went to great lengths to keep the ship dry and healthy. They dried the decks with portable stoves and tried to keep the ballast clean by fumigating it. Okay. Yeah, righto. Yeah, you definitely pick up some rheumatism and, yeah, just a lot of lung-related shit, I imagine. I'll put you back. Maybe bend your knees. Be a good idea. Rats though. Yeah, that looks like fun. Right. What else we got? The pool. Tropical waters. The crew rigged a sail over the side of the ship to form a shark-proof swimming pool. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, right. Did he? Yeah, that's for the best. He's where did that shark end up though? I want to figure out where the shark was poking him. Shark's going. Oh, it sort of got him like in the side of the butt. Yeah, righto. Okay, cool. What does low beams entail? Yeah, stooping. Ah, okay. They were designed to keep the weight of the guns closer to the waterline, making the ship more stable. Yeah, that's fair enough. And we got a, yep, little sty for all the piggies. Held the livestock, which provided fresh meat for those who were lucky enough to get it. Mainly the officers. Pigs and cattle lived here. Cook you up and eat ya. Oh, here's the stowaway though. Found him again. Hey, you found me. I'm out of here. Alright, so what do we got? Yeah, 7 more sightings. Righto. Yeah, sprinkle some vinegar on shit. Yeah, just mop up that blood. He's like, yeah, right, alright. Yep, okay. So low beams. Where else are we going? Yeah, we're going up. Up from here. Middle deck, the sick bay. Oh, this should be a fun romp. Oh, you wear a corset if you got a back injury? No, that makes sense. Okay.
Seamen had to put up with many illnesses. Bronchitis, brought on by the damp. Typhus, caught from infected water. Dysentery, called the bloody flux. Malarial infections and yellow fever, or yellow jack. Not to mention injuries caused by falls from the rigging. Whatever they were suffering from, they were bundled into the sick bay. This part of the ship was cramped, but at least they couldn't pass on their infections to healthy crew members, and they were given rest and extra rations.
Yeah, okay. This kid's voiceover sounds a bit like, was it Ramsay Bolton from Game of Thrones? Like that sort of accent? I don't know where he's based, but... Oh yeah, yep. Yep, this is where you get your laudanum. Oh, hell yeah, man. Love that opium. Yeah, cool. Alright, dispensary. So it's usually just extra rations for the sick people. Portable soup? Okay, yeah, that sounds gross. Okay, moving on. What else we got? Sick on duty. 6 seamen had their grog ration stopped, so many pretended to be well rather than go to the sick bay. Some of them had to be forced to go. Get off that cat and you. Right, holy stones. To scrub the decks, the sailors used blocks of sandstone of the size and shape of big family Bibles, so they were nicknamed holy stones. Okay. That's one way to do it. Huh, okay. Yep, washing the deck. Midshipman is just parked up on his ass, just supervising.
Hey.
Yep. Have some poop. Alright. What else we got? We go up. How are we doing on time? Time's going good. Washing clothes and bedding. Okay, wash some hammocks. I'm sure that was... dressing ulcers, though. Dirt and dampness cause infection of even small cuts and scratches. The ulcers that formed needed careful dressing. Yeah, fun and games. Clothes washing. What else is that? Yeah, okay. So they had no soap. The crew soaked their clothes in urine, then rinsed them in seawater. However, clothes rinsed in salt water never dried properly, so the sailors tried to collect rainwater for rinsing laundry. Okay. Oh yeah, as far as we can go, let's go back again, aft. What have we got? Small arms practice, the scuttlebutt, or killing rocks. Let's go small arms. Most ships carried marines who would board enemy vessels in battle, but the crew also trained in hand weapons.
Whoa!
Fuck off you. Stupid goat. So what was in Scuttlebutt? It's for the chickens. Working aloft in the sails was hard work, and a tub of fresh water, called a scuttlebutt, provided refreshment. Men drank from a tin mug chained to the tub. ship's bell next to the scuttlebutt was struck every half an hour to tell the ship's time. Yeah, righto. Ding ding, motherfuckers. Okay. Still keeping an eye out for that Stowaway though. I don't think we'll be able to find all of the sight him everywhere. Yep. Oh god, that'd be oh fuck. Yep, not the most fun job in the world. Yeah, you'd have to like knock it out and then cut its throat. Fun and games. Fun and games, like even in the 18th century when technology had advanced a little bit, it's still, yeah, still a bit fucked up. Oh yeah, pluck some geese. Oh, good effort, mate. Stealing the whole fucking geese. Goose, I should say. Yep. Okay. Plucking geese. Timekeeping. How do you keep the time on the ship? Most ships kept time using a half-hour sand glass, like a big egg timer. The quartermaster's mate rang the bell each time he turned the glass to measure the next half hour. Okay. Maybe you want to keep that anchored so it doesn't tip over? Oh, that would taste delicious considering, you know, that's, he's soaked that in piss previously.
Time often seemed to go slowly on board ship, especially towards the end of a watch. It was then that a tired sentry would sometimes play the trick called warming the bell. This meant rubbing the neck of the sand glass to heat it up. Warming the glass made it expand so that the sand ran faster through the neck of the glass, bringing the watch to an end more quickly.
Ah, cool. Probably get you flogged if you got caught, as usual. Oh yeah, murder some geese. Fucking hell. It's like I'm not quite dead yet. Fuck no. Oh dear. Right, so keep going down, I guess. Oh yeah, the galley. What's happening in the galley?
The mess cook's job was to collect provisions from the issue room and take them to the steward's room, where they were prepared for cooking. Then they took the food to the galley. Here, the cook soaked and boiled the hard salted meat until it was just about edible. Then the mess cooks collected their share of meat and other rations, like vegetables and pea soup, and took it to their mess. The food was poor. The captain would never eat it and employed his own cook. In a storm, it was even worse. The cook doused the fire and everyone had to eat cold food.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. So it's just big boilers for everything. Yeah, that's fair enough. Oh, you get some bread at least, yeah. Okay. A little look. Alright, still gotta keep an eye out for the stowaway though. Waste disposal, yeah. Yep, straight out the gun port. Try and, yeah, don't do it in the wind. The steep tub. Meat had to soak in water before cooking to remove the salt that preserved it. Each piece was soaked or steeped in the steep tub. Okay. Yes, it certainly was very salty, the old meat. What's going on here, though? Oh, no, that's just the galley again. Okay. Are we going down or up? Yeah, it's a mess, I suppose. Just no stowaways. This is just super interesting. Sorry, yeah, I must admit, you ducked away from chat, matey. I didn't know if you're still here or not. Fresh food. Fresh food was brought aboard in the ship's boat whenever a new port was reached. And yeah.
Oi!
Flinging that poopy. Yeah. Fish love it though. Alright. Just been watching in silence like a creeper. But yeah, it's definitely like, and it's cool. It's like a better than the actual book you would have had it in too, because it's all like animated and stuff. Hang on. All messmates took it in turns to be mess cook. The cook drew the rations for the mess and prepared them for cooking. At mealtime, one of the mess turned his back and decided who got each plate. Everyone got a fair share as he couldn't see how big the portions were. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Right. Are we getting audio again, or do I have to reset? Find out, I suppose. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to do another reset, aren't we? Okay, do that again, so we can get some audio going. Yep. So we had the ship, just cannons firing off. Ooh, we up to probably the forehatch, maybe. Forehatch, hold, all up deck. There was a galley here somewhere. Just trying to find the yeah, there's the belfry, there's the mess. So I think we're at the lower deck, mess cook. And we're going down. We've just been to the steward's room. Steward brought supplies of salt beef, dried peas, oatmeal and biscuits up from the hold, as mate measuring them out from open casks for the waiting mess cooks.
Hey.
Hey. Yep, salt beef for the boy. Ooh, cheese. They had cheese. Yes, very hard to keep cheese fresh, I imagine. Oh yeah, carpenter's store. Yep. Oh, his drawers. Well, you shows your shit carpenter, mate, if you can't. Drawers gonna stick. Oh, yep, nails all over the floor. What a prick. Oh, and did the audio just shit itself again?
The carpenter
Oh, no,
and
there
his
it
mates
goes.
would call at their stores to pick up hinges, bolts and nails of different sizes before going off to make repairs to the ship and her boats. It was skilled work that had to be done properly, and a ship's carpenter usually served between 10 and 12 years as a dockyard shipwright before entering the Navy. When repairs weren't needed, he filled in time making things like sheep pens and chicken coops for the ship's animals.
Huh. Okay. Yep. Wasn't the carpenter also responsible for, like, sawing off limbs during battles and stuff? I can't remember. Oh yeah, fuel store. Might find another stowaway here. No. The galley stove burned wood and coal. To keep fuel dry, the store was at the side of the hold above the level of the bilges. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's a wonder they haven't done that yet. Like, it's some sort of, you know, ship simulator. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Drinking water soon became stagnant and turned green slime on a voyage, and the beer kept little better. This was partly caused by the foul-smelling bilge water that seeped into the barrels above. Yep, certainly seeping. Yeah, there's not really much you can do to it. You'd physically have to pump out bilge water, wouldn't you? Does it just pool up after a while? Empty barrels took up lots of space, so the sailors dismantled them. This was called shaking. The barrel staves, wooden sides and hoops, iron rings that held the staves in place were then stored. Yeah, cool. And you'd need, I presume you'd need like a Cooper or something to reassemble them. The hold. Oh yeah, rotating supplies. More rats, yep. Sounds about right. Yeah, fuck you, rats.
Sure.
Okay. Yep. Rolling barrels. Rolled into the correct position. Yep. Fucking shipmaster's just hanging out, not doing the work. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, you'd have to wedge them, wouldn't you?
Ouch!
Fair enough. So what else do we have? Yeah, we did the rolling barrels. I guess we're going up again. Oh yeah, shore leave. Sailors heard that shore leave dressed up in their best shore clothes, drew their pay and went ashore. Apart from his short jacket and red waistcoat, it wasn't difficult to recognise a sailor ashore. He was usually drunk, sunburnt and covered in tats. Just like most bogans that live on the coast. What the hell is a tiddly suit though? Sailors' shore clothes, or tiddly suits, were much cleaner and neater than their work clothes. They also fitted properly, unlike the shipboard garments that they made themselves.
Woo!
Okay. Is this meant to be the Stowaway here? I just it looks like there's a pair of eyes there. I'm still keeping an eye out for the boy. Steady as she goes. Yeah, okay. Whoops. Yeah, that guy's dead. It's really amazing to see like all the intricate stuff that sailors had to do compared to movies like Pirates of the Caribbean, etc. that just totally hand wave it. As if two guys can crew a ship by themselves when it's clearly not enough heaps. This is true too. Yeah, like the ones I did see that went into a lot of detail, probably I had a run on it. Yeah, like so Master and Commander, Horatio Hornblower, like the entire series of that. What was another one? I watched The Bounty recently with Anthony Hopkins and Mel Gibson. That was pretty good too. But yeah, this a lot more detail than I was expecting. Actually, more detail because it's a bigger ship. Like the Man of Wars were the biggest ships you got out there, wasn't it? We're gonna get a readout on this one. Waiting. Gonna read this for us. There we go.
Knew it when a ship was in port. With their shore clothes on, sailors put up a clean appearance, but they didn't manage to behave in a respectable fashion. They were often unruly when ashore, and usually got drunk as quickly as possible. Then they would hire carriages and charge around town, or just walk around shouting abuse at innocent bystanders and upsetting the water sellers' buckets. This often got them into trouble and into fights with people ashore.
Yep, says about right. We're going, yeah, we're still going up, aren't we? Party time on the lower decks. We go to, yeah, there's some supplies right there. When in port, the ship took on fresh supplies, barrels and casks. Coming aboard ship were floated to the side of the ship where they were hauled aboard. They're just glossing over the fact that there's some women coming aboard. Okay, that's fair enough. Good, yeah. Always a few you can make music for everyone to dance to. They're just glossing over that they're bringing whores on the ship. Okay. Probably for the best, I guess. Oh no, they might even go into detail. There's a thing they're saying an evening with the ladies. What's it? Oh, okay, so you just have a fist fight on a bench and you get tied in place? And that seems a little messed up.
When the ship was in port and the men were given their back pay, many of them would gather in small groups to pass the time gambling.
Yeah, but like, what else are you going to do with your money?
Blind eye to this, although the men would sometimes cover up what they were doing if a senior officer came by. As well as betting on fist fights, they would place bets on board or card games. Checkers was a popular game. A piece of painted canvas was used for the board, and the pieces were buttons. Another favourite game was Crown and Anchor, which was played with a round board and 3 special dice.
Alright. Alright, yeah, let's see an evening with the ladies. The ship's lower decks resembled a wild party with drinking, dancing, and wild antics day and night. She's dead. Yeah, they are legit glossing over the fact that they're getting whores on board. Wow. Okay, I guess this is meant to be for kids. What else we got? Oh, there's so much in this, isn't there? Yeah, alright. Do some trading. Yep. Okay. What else we got? Striking a bargain. Ow. Look at this fedora wearing motherfucker. Okay. Oh, I found him. There he is. I'm stealing some ribbons. Yeah, alright. Hang on, did it count? Oh, it's not... Ah, crap. Because we're resetting it, it's not saving it. Crap. Oh, well. We'll just spot him when we spot him. Oh yeah, wages.
Oi.
Just knocking all the hats off though. Yeah, fishing for fishies.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's how you'd fucking you'd get sick of bloody dry rations and shit after a while. Wow. Oh, hang on. Middle deck, upper deck. Exotic pets. Yeah, righto. Sailors sometimes brought unusual pets in foreign ports. Parrots are so popular that bag, hammock, and bird cage was naval slang for a sailor's possessions. Yeah, that's fair enough. Oh god, the amount of diseases a bloody monkey bring aboard a ship, though. Holy dooly. Yep. The sea grocer? Who the hell is this? All the supplies that came on board had to be checked and recorded. This was the job of the purser. Crew did not trust him, as his kindest nickname was the sea grocer. Okay. Searching for rum. Some women who came on board tried to smuggle drink to the sailors by storing it in a pig's bladder and hiding it under their petticoats, so the officers searched them when they arrived. Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Oh, ho-ho!
And they're probably used to that. They'll probably get paid for less.
The men did not have to rely on visitors bringing them a supply of spirits. Each man was entitled to a ration of 1 pint of rum a day, which was issued to the senior hand in each mess.
I mean, that's a pretty good thing.
1 part of rum to 3 parts of water.
Oh, they
Our
water it
admiral
down, though.
ordered that it should be given in 2 halves, in the morning and the afternoon, to reduce drunkenness.
Kind of rum's pretty good deal, though. Painting the ship. Yeah. Liquor paint. Oh. I thought he was going to get pooped on again. Anyway. Yeah, forecastle, ship's longboat. I guess we got to find just the more interesting things. I didn't want to go over like an hour. Yeah, boat trucks, block and tackle. And you even get the atmosphere, like all the background noise and stuff. Yep. Canvas covers on the longboats, keep the water out of it. Par buckling. The easiest way to haul barrels on board ship was to par buckle them. The crew looped ropes around the barrels and rolled them up on special rails fitted to the ship's side. That's actually a good idea. Especially when you got, you know, a barrel that's like a couple 100 kilos. Yeah, cool. Alright, block and tackle. Still going, oh, we've gone as far up as we can and as far... Oh, okay, hang on, aft. Yep, quarter deck. Oh yeah, sailor's lubbers, burying the dead. That was a so-so boy. Seamen made and mended their own clothes. This was usually a Saturday ritual. A member of the crew who was especially good at needle was called a so-so boy and mended officers' clothes for them. Okay.
Hmm.
Hey, you freaked up and just boot hole. Loose cannons, yep. Yeah, that's not a way you want to go out. Mm-hmm. Yep. Keep those ropes in place. Yeah, mending sails. Yep. On some sails. Get any... Oh, there's the cat. Aw, good cat. Get a reading on this one.
The sailmaker and his mates were always busy repairing or patching old sails, producing other canvas items like awnings and screens for the bulkheads, and making sure all the sails were kept in order in the sail room, so that they could be found when needed. The sailmaker also had the gruesome job of sewing up the canvas shroud of the dead before they were buried at
Yeah.
sea.
Did establish that earlier. Mending sails. Deck caulking. Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember what oakum is.
Oakum.
Ah, yep. Yeah, you shove them into the... Oh god, that'd take you fucking ages though to do like a whole section of cork. Wow. Oh, and then you seal them with pitch, yeah. Some tar. Capstan. pulling the anchor. Oh, it's the bloke who got his leg rolled over by the cannon. He's got a new job, apparently.
When doing heavy work, the men would sometimes work to the music of a fiddle or sing shanties. The music and songs helped to keep them working in a rhythm as they heaved on the beat. And with everyone working well together, singing made the work seem lighter too. Many captains of Navy ships didn't allow shanties to be sung, but the captain of this ship was an exception. He would
He's the
say
fiddler.
that
He
anything
wants
that
to do
gets the
some
men
fiddling.
working harder is worthwhile.
He's going to fiddle all those
Heaving
blocks.
the capstan bar or swaying up a spar, there's a shanty that
Oh,
seems to make
blokes.
the job easier.
Okay. Fiddle all the blokes. What that? Supernumeraries? What? The only people excused work at the capstan were supernumeraries. Usually they were Navy passengers heading in for a job at some remote station or port.
Supernumerary.
Yeah. Person above the number in the ship's company. Often they are a Navy. Yep, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, we were going down, weren't we? Oh yeah, yep, cleaning the cannons. Oh, there's another cat. Oh, he's a big boy. Big lanky. Cool. Alright, oh yeah, learn how to knot some ropes. Just makes a noose and hangs himself. I am not meant to be a sailor. Smart dresses. Are these just the Marines, I guess? Yep. Yep, lots of cleaning and polishing involved. Don't throw up on yourself. That's for the best. Makes me want to go too. Down again, I guess. Man, right, I gotta figure out. Oh, manhandling. I thought that was the fiddler's job. Anyway, the anchor cable was made of hemp. It was very heavy. It weighed up to 16 tons. It was too thick to wind around the capstan and had to be hauled in using a long loop of thinner cable called messenger cable. Wow. Yeah, that doesn't look like a fun job either. Okay. Yeah, checking sailors. Oh, this is where it all loops in. To prevent the wet anchor cable from rotting, it was stored on a slatted floor. This allowed the water to drain off it and air to circulate. And also had cats to play around in it, I guess. Yeah, cool. Nice. Gotta get rid of them rats. What else we got? So that was the all-up deck. That's where you store the anchor cable. Oh god, yeah, here we go. Fun job of rat clubbing. What a shit job. Yep. And yeah, they would eventually just chew through the planks to get to the food, wouldn't they? Catching rats. Oh, and there was like specifically guys just having it as a full-time job too. Wow. Oh, you could trap them as well. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Fun and games. Oh yeah, carpenters. Never short of work because a part of their wooden world was always wearing out. Yes. True. Oh no, that was the anchor cable, so we're gonna go aft. We've nearly gotten through it all though. There's still a fair bit of... Oh yeah. That's where gunpowder is stored. What's above that? Plugging holes, filling room, powder monkeys, emergency ward. Oh yeah, this is gonna be gruesome. Seamen with minor injuries received medical help if they were lucky. They were helped down to the emergency ward by anyone on board ship who was not involved with firing guns. Yeah, there's a missing leg, a missing arm.
Whoa!
Whoa! Look at the wacky hijinks on this man of war. God. Yep, cannon cleaning. A watery grave, you say? Dead and badly injured seamen were thrown overboard, and those who fell into the icy sea from the ship or the rigging were likely to drown unless they were rescued. Yep. Imagine that happened quite a bit. double shotting though. To inflict maximum damage to the enemy ship at the start of a battle, crews loaded 2 balls and a cannon with plenty of powder. This was called double shotting. Yep. Also another fun job. Yep, cleaning cannon. What else we got? Splinters. Oh, look what's going on here. Holy shit. A direct hit on the gun deck created a shower of deadly flying splinters, scattering the terrified crew. Many would be killed instantly. Yep, just fucking. Woof. Ouch. Yep. Oh, we get a little readout for this one.
A cannonball could pierce the metre-thick timbers of the ship's hull when fired at close range. When this happened, splinters flew through the air like deadly spears. More people died in battle from splinter wounds than from any other cause. If they weren't killed instantly, the victims were rushed down to the surgeon, who would try to cut out the splinters. But even so, people with splinters in their chests or stomachs usually died from bleeding.
Mm-hmm. The captain aims. The gun captain peered along the cannon barrel using primitive gun sights to aim at the enemy. He fired the cannon by pulling a cord attached to the gun lock, which stranded the spark to ignite the charge. Well, that sounded like a hit. Yeah, splinters are not a bloody joke. That is true. Woof. Oh yeah, more injured guys over here. Fucking settle down, mate. Yeah, you lost an arm. Stop bleeding on the cannonballs, you pussy. So what do we got? Oh yeah, chain shot. Yeah, I've heard about chain shot. Chain shot was made of heavy balls joined by a chain. They tangled in the enemy's rigging and tore it down. Yep. Oh yeah, companionway. Oh, 12-pounder. Yeah, that is a big gun. Like, yeah, Man of Wars did pretty fucking well for themselves. So we did the boarding party. Yeah, we filled the shot. We did some stuff with the chaplain. Firefighting, do we do any? Oh yeah, bucket line if you want to fight fires. Fun and games. I'm sure there's some fun with deck swabbing. Oh, yeah, another fun job. What else we got? Taking prisoners. Oh, just rando naked men, sure. Oh, hey, it's Ken. Ken's come to join the ship. Yeah, that is a fair point too. They're a health risk if they're dirty. You're not covering anything up, mate. You got nothing to cover. Fair enough. Okay. Yep. Taking prisoners. Taking prisoners in battle was inconvenient. They had to be fed, clothed, and guarded too. However, some prisoners were allowed to serve in the British Navy. I didn't want to animate that one. Just, okay. Footsteps. Sold before the mast. If a seaman died, his messmates sold his possessions before the mast. They auctioned his belongings. The proceeds went to the man's family, so out of generosity, everybody paid far more than the goods were really worth. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yep. I do need a new pair of shoes.
When a shipmate died, all his belongings, his clothes, his kit bag, and all his bits and pieces were laid out on deck for the sale. Then we would all crowd around, close friends looking for a trinket as a memento, the rest of us bidding for the clothes. The purser would preside over the sale, adding up the money and making sure that the dead man's family got everything that was due to them.
Yeah. So we're on the middle deck. Were we going up or down? I can't remember. Oh no, we're going down, weren't we? Art of the hammock, keeping afloat, sweet dreams, manning the pump. Sort of, we're getting closer now. I'm just seeing if there's any other fun ones. Oh yeah, all up deck. Oh yeah, gotta check out the operating theatre. It's yep. It's a lot of dead dudes. So it's yeah, here we go. Surgeon. Oh, we'll just get this guy to read it out.
Operating theatre, there was hardly room for all the surgeon's saws, bandages, sponges, and tourniquets, not to mention the tubs for amputated limbs, or legs and wings as we called them. An injured man would take huge gulps of rum to help numb his pain, and a leather gag was pushed into his mouth. Then, with one assistant hanging onto the patient's body and another holding the limb, the surgeon would cut the flesh with a knife and quickly saw through the bone.
And we're going to see that in full detail. Right in the bucket. Disgusting. Okay. Yeah, okay. What else we got? Oh, yeah. What the hell is a shot locker? Oh, the store for the heavy iron shot was close to the keel. Far up, the weight of the cannonballs would have made the ship unstable. Oh, and there's a little spot to put the rusty ones. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Good idea. Yep, rope storage, more dead rats. Oh, murder in the hold. It's certainly getting murdered. Uh-huh. Yep, certainly died. This is all that happens in the hold, just murder. Okay. Yep, linen stores, dealing stores, carpenter's walk. Oh yeah, I forgot there was an actual, like, the room was sectioned off and the carpenter went through the little side bit. Yeah, that was in Return to the Obra Dinn. Okay. Yeah, because that's, you had to go in there to see, like, where a murder was happening or something. I don't know. God, I haven't played Return to the Obra Dinn for a while either. Oh yeah, gun drill. It's getting a checked shirt involved.
Desertion was one of the worst crimes of all, and on occasion the punishment for the deserter was to be tied in one of the ship's boats and sent around the fleet to be flogged at each ship in turn.
Holy
The
shit!
atmosphere was electric as the boat came alongside, and the only sound you could hear was the lash itself. Often the victim fainted before the punishment was over, and he would have to be revived before continuing. Few survived the horror of this punishment, and those who did survive were broken men.
Not wrong. Hell. Oh yeah, playing with fire, gambling. Yep. I'm assuming they deserted in towns rather than on the ship. Yeah. Yep. Seems harder to desert on the ocean. Yeah, you want to hide pretty well if you're deserting on like an island or something like that too. Ah, fair enough. Oh yeah, more punishment. Just, my God, just work harder. Boatswain's mates use small pieces of hard rope to lash out the men they judge to be lazy. This is called starting. Work harder, bitch. Yeah. He's crying. What a bitch. Going up or down? Oh yeah. Sextants, beatings, marines standing by. Seizing to the shrouds, heave to. Yeah. Just so much to go through, isn't there? The Admiral's bath time. Oh yeah? Washing was a rare treat on a man of war. Even the Admiral could have the luxury of a bath only once a week or less often. His servants heated rainwater on a portable stove. Soap didn't work with seawater. Yeah, fair enough. Oh yeah. Yeah, because that's right, man of wars were part of a fleet as well, weren't they? Yep, privileged officers. Tiller sweep. A rude awakening, you say? Schoolmaster was lucky if he could hang his hat in the tiny space inside the tiller sweep. However, young midshipman made sure he wasn't comfortable for long. Oh, oh yeah, because he'd have all the young officers getting trained up and stuff. Oh, there's a stowaway. Found you, little bastard. Can't find you 10 times in a row, unfortunately. I love the sight of this boy. Yes. So is there anything else fun? God, there is so much on this ship, though. Officer's deck. Well, are we going up or down? Oh yeah, Admiral bath time, so we're going down, weren't we? Oh yeah, bread room. The spirit room. That's where my double ration of rum's hiding. Gets me more vision on this body, yes! Oh god, he's got to be in a hiding place, surely. Hang on. It was called the ladies' hole because it was a possible hiding place for any women and children. Yeah, fair enough. Usually the first place if you'll look, though. This is where you stash the haulers if you get, if the ship gets taken. Okay. So I guess we're going aft again, or are we... Oh, we're nearly done with the ship. Gunner's berth, Admiral's barge. Clean your small arms. Oh yeah, a little place to just hang out and study. Yeah, yep, just a little quiet spot if you're doing some book learning as an officer. Yep, fun and games. First Lieutenant's cabin. Oh yeah, do some sword fighting to pass the time. Ah, you get an actual... Use of the quarter galley was restricted to gentlemen. Some captains thought the many junior officers were not respectable enough to deserve privilege, so they had to use the heads. Oh, so much pooping. Yeah, I mean, if you got 600 people on the ship, there's going to be a lot of poop. Certainly is true. Oh yeah, you get some... Gotta do some polywater cracker, I guess. Is he gonna poop on anything? No, he's just gonna escape. You'll be flogged for desertion, Polly. Keep that up. Alright, day cabin, cabin cleaning. I think that's it. Can we... Yeah, we'll have one look at some crew members. Who had the worst job on the ship? Definitely not the chaplain. Does this just go... Oh, yep, okay. Oh, it's an actual journal of the surgeon. Okay.
I'm James McGregor, the ship's surgeon. With my crew of 10 men, I'm in charge of the well-being of all...
Oh, sorry, 850 men on a man-of-war. Okay.
With my surgeon's qualification from Edinburgh, I earn a monthly wage of £4.
Shit, that's not too bad.
I also get a fee for each man who falls sick. When I first joined the ship, I thought I'd mainly be mending broken limbs and treating battle wounds. In fact, the real fight on board is against disease.
Right. Disease. Just the dude puking in the bucket. Yep. Anything fun? Oh yeah, there's a little bit scurvy.
A man can get scurvy after only 5 or 6 weeks at sea. It's not a pretty sight. He gets very weak, his skin loses all its colour, his eyes sink in their sockets, and his teeth start to fall out. His muscles ache, he often faints with exhaustion, and he can't do a thing. Any sudden movement could kill him outright. Without treatment, scurvy can disable the whole crew.
Gotta keep up that vitamin C. Yeah. Definitely gotta get the fresh veggies. Oh yeah, lemon and lime juice. Got fighting the damp. The wounded. Yeah, we sort of covered all this, didn't we? Yeah, not fun being a surgeon. Oh yeah, there's some tools. Yep, just rum, ropes, knives, saws. Oh yeah, so the little leather thing. That's it. Oh yeah.
After an amputation, I dip the bloody arm or leg stump in boiling oil of turpentine to help seal the wound and stop the bleeding. Later, the sailor is given a wooden leg so that he can walk again. That is, if he survives the ordeal. Some peg-leg sailors are given duty as cooks on board ships, but many spend the rest of their lives as pensioners at the Greenwich Hospital, London.
Much work you can do with the missing leg. You want to do some fiddling? Oh yeah, and you can go to the other bits as well. Well, that was cool. That was actually a really good look into the old... Yeah, just... I learned a lot. I hope you learned a lot as well.
I'm watching Death Sandals video, by the way. That's who the person is. So if you want to watch a full playthrough, Death Sandals,